My kids are beginning to notice the changing colours of the leaves as autumn approaches. This fascination is perfect to harness for some art opportunities. So stay tuned if you're interested in finding out some of the things that we've done to celebrate the changing season. You can collect a few leaves to take home with you and use your art supplies to create some wonderful autumn pictures. Leaves that you've collected can be glued down or simply arranged on the floor to make pictures or patterns. Why not turn leaves into creatures by adding some googly eyes? Leaves can be rubbed over if you bring crayons outdoors with you. Leaf or bark rubbings can be done while you're out on your walk. Discuss how the raised pieces appear on the paper, but the rest does not. Talk about texture, smooth and rough or bumpy. Use your hand to feel the different textures. And of course the classic, leaves can be covered in paint and used for printing. Another variation that we've tried on this is to sponge around the edges of a leaf, and when the leaf is removed, the white shape is left. We also made stained glass windows from leaf shapes. I got some black paper and cut out a leaf shape and invited the boys to add coloured tissue paper to create an autumn leaf look. The boys then spread glue around the back of the black outline with a glue spreader. It can be a bit challenging for small children to use a glue spreader, so this controlled practice is quite important. It can also be quite a messy activity as well, so don't forget to put down protective covers. The mess is well worth it though. Some great fine motor skills practice involved with this. In fact, the fine motor skills practice involved in all of these activities is brilliant practice for holding a pencil when they're older, being able to form letters correctly. Once the glue is in place, strips of coloured tissue paper can be stuck across the gap. A selection of different colours and angles makes this a wonderfully creative and fun activity. Overlapping the strips can even lead to more variety of colours and shades. Despite the simplicity of this artwork, the results can be very impressive, and the kids proudly displayed theirs in our window and loved the way that the light shone through them. Hand and fingerprint trees. This is great for really young artists and makes a nice keepsake too. Simply draw around the child's hand on brown paper and cut it out. Older children can practice their scissor skills here and do it for themselves. Glue the cut-out hand shape onto paper. This is the trunk and the branches of the tree. Then provide yellow, orange and red paint for the child to dip their fingers in and create different colour fingerprint leaves all over the tree and surrounding ground. Of course, if your child has a few sensory issues, it does not have to be the finger that they use. You could use a sponge or any sort of other dabber. Threaded acorn handprints. Kids can make handprint and cut it out. Then give them an acorn cup cut out with holes in for threading. They can thread through the various holes to create a texture on the acorn cup. Threading is a great fine motor skills practice. When the handprint acorn is dry, it can be glued inside the cup. Cone hedgehogs for scissor skills. Create some cone shapes with brown paper and invite the child to snip into it with scissors. On a separate lighter coloured cone, add a little face and then attach them together. These are really cute and my youngest loved these. No matter what artwork they've created, always try and display it somewhere prominent. Seeing their proud faces is of course wonderful, and as well as this, they will be anxious to share their creations with any visitors. Let them drag grandma or uncle or friends, whoever, off to see their artwork. Encourage them to explain to these visitors how they made them. This oral practice is great. It improves confidence and helps their recall, and much, much more. Whichever autumn artwork you choose to do this season, have fun and enjoy learning with your kids. Don't forget to let me know which one you enjoyed the most. Bye bye for now.